This is Rockhurst. This is a story about two boys. They have a neighborhood basketball court. An incident happens at the court, and then the village comes in and they remove the basketball rims from the backboards. So pretty much this book is about those boys trying to be able to still chase their dreams despite not having that neighborhood basketball court anymore. This is 10 Jams. This is a collection of short stories. One of the stories in here is about this police officer that does some illegal things on the side because he's trying to make some extra money to be able to keep his son in this prestigious high school that he really can't afford. Another story in here is about this old man who is prejudiced against young men that have dreadlocks. Then there's about 8 other stories in here as well. This is Live from Heaven. This is a collection of short stories that all take place in heaven. One of the stories is about a man that's standing at the gates of heaven and he's talking to Jesus, and then he sees Adam and Eve walk up. He starts to berate them and say, how could you all do that in the Garden of Eden? You messed it up for the rest of us. So then God hears that, and then God decides to humble him. Another story in here is about this skunk that lives in this part of heaven called the elite section. The elite section is basically reserved for any animal that rode Noah's Ark while they were on earth. So pretty much the skunk is having a problem that he wouldn't have been having if he weren't living in the elite section. And other stories in here as well. This is the Fuse paper. This is a fictional newspaper. One of the articles in here is about this new law that prohibits men from approaching women in a romantic way while women are pumping gas at the gas station. Another article in here is about this nightclub that has a rule that if a man gets a woman's phone number inside that nightclub, that man has to actually pay the nightclub a fee for every single phone number he gets. Then there's a few other articles in here as well. This is not out yet, but it will be soon. This is volume 2 of the Fuse paper. Another fictional newspaper, like I just said, but this is volume 2. One of the articles in here is about how people in a certain city are affected after their ShotSpotter technology is removed. Another article in here is about this school district that does not allow smartphones. Another article in here is about the president visiting a beach in Chicago, and then after something happens, he ends up gifting that beach to another country. So now that country's rules take effect at that beach that's located in Chicago. Then there's a few other articles in here too. Remember, this isn't out yet. This is coming soon. Volume 2 of the Fuse paper.